Good morning, Well-Power friends. This is the St. Louis office, and today we're going to make you a Well-Power drink. It's a recipe that I keep and have had for several years. My son was an avid football, baseball, soccer, track, you name it, if it was a sport, he played it. And so one of the things on game day is that you need to put nutrition in young men, but you don't want to overload them with too much loggy food. So you don't want to give them bacon and eggs and potatoes and toast. You want to give them something quick and easily digestible. So we came up with the idea of the green drink. And the green drink is basically fruits and vegetables blended with protein powder. For him, on game day, I would always add oatmeal to it, and to give him complex carbohydrates and the protein and the nutritional kick from the fruits and vegetables. So here's what we're going to do today. I've got 3 different recipes, 3 different flavors. I'm making a chocolate cherry, a vanilla peach, and the camera person, Amy Smith, who's behind here, wanted a vanilla raspberry, so we're going to make a special vanilla raspberry drink just for her. I'm going to make one, and we'll start from there so you can see what happens. I'll give you some tips as I go along. I use a NutriBullet. I use it because it will grind up anything, and there are times that I add nuts and other hard substances to the drink for additional protein or fat kick for some reason. This thing has an enormous motor. I'm not selling them. You can use a Vitamix, you can use a Ninja, you can use a blender, whatever works for you. I'm just comfortable with this because I've used it for so many years. So let's get started. Part of my extra nutritional boost that I put in the drinks is unsweetened, unflavored soy milk. This one in particular has another 7 grams of protein. And that reminds me, at the end of today, what we're going to do is put the recipes out there so that everybody has them and you can see the nutritional value of each drink. So I start off by adding a little bit of soy milk in the bottom. I brought a measuring cup. As you can tell, I don't use it because I've been doing this for so long and the recipes are approximate. You're going to do what works for you. We're going to make the chocolate cherry first. So I'm going to get out my, I froze, by the way. I prepped a lot of this last night, the fruits and everything, so that I could have it ready for today and not spend too much time with you watching me do that instead. Nuts and bananas. So the ingredients for my chocolate cherry drink are basically northern cherries. I always add carrots. I bought some beets. I always add a banana. This is another thing I want to make sure I tell you. Bananas improve the consistency of the drink immeasurably. If you don't do them, the ingredients don't always bind together well, so the banana helps with the binding. And then, forgot my last ingredient, sorry. I'm on the kale kick with everybody else in the country. So, what I do is I start with the loose items. Learn this again. I add about a cup to half a cup of the cherries. Then I'm going to add the bananas. You want the ingredients that will liquefy on the bottom because then they pull the other ingredients down to the top as you blend. Again, rough measurements on all this. I'm keeping an eye on that line on the cup to make sure that I don't go too far over. If I were making this just for myself, I would also have celery in it because I love celery in this. I wanted this to be really red and gorgeous today, so I bought beets. And these are the kind they've already prepped. They've already put everything together for them. I don't have to do anything to get it out of the box and into here. And lastly, we're going to use kale. Big giant. The other great thing about the NutriBullet is I don't have to pull stems and stuff off. I can just stick it in here like this. Okay, got all that in there. I got a little room, practice tells me. Add some more liquid to it. Now, this part's going to be loud, just so you know. This thing has an incredibly powerful motor. It's a great way to get everybody up in the morning. Drop it in. Let the milk float to the bottom for just a second. Firm believer in waste not, want not. Not used to this sink here, you can tell. The other thing I like about the Measure Bullet, by the way, is this is what it takes to clean it when you're done. Finished. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the fruit and vegetable mixture to the cup. Trying to be super careful with this because it has the beets in it and I don't want to dye the cabinet. For a large cup like this one, I use a full scoop of protein powder. This is chocolate. I get mine from Supplement Superstore, and I use the 4 Farm product. Again, use whatever you want. No problem. Add more. I'm going to have a little bit left because I'm going to make some for me for later. Preston, you ready? Okay, this is the bartender. If any of you watch Bar Rescue, this is me. We're making you your drink for this morning. Done. All blended. Now this one feels, and you'll get this too, it feels a little thick to me, and I don't want people drinking something. Some people are texturally driven in their food, so I could add more protein mix to it. I mean, not protein mix, sorry, the soy milk to it. I just thought how funny this would be if I didn't have that lid pressed down and I did this and it shot all over me. Just the funniest video ever. Okay? And there's chocolate cherry. Now, hey Mike, can you come taste? Sorry, can you set that camera in? And if he drops that on the floor and ends up gagging, we'll know that this one was not. That's it. Just take a sip. Tell me what you think. That's chocolate cherry.
Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Our expert taster, Mike Masterson, loves it. All right. Thank you. You can keep that class. We're going to make some more this morning.
Can you put a little more?
We can put more in here if you would like more. I have a bunch. There you go. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And that's how you make a green drink. Thank you for coming today. We appreciate it.